actually upside down. That lady's been my way like 15 times. HHN fan in the house.
Get your ass down here, fool!
I'm okay. I got hit last time. 760. It was like a explosion.
Yesterday? Or no, earlier today?
Last night at 10 p.m. I think emergency room last night. Put your earplugs in. Those are only holes. Where's your friend?
So I have to stay here with her, but you're not here like
It gets worse at night. Like I felt do YouTube or Instagram?
Yeah.
Here, take.
Down this way, at Temple and Los Angeles, it's blocked off by an LAPD police line. Off-ramp from the highway on this side is blocked by the sheriff's department. Down there, it's blocked off by the National Guard. We still have this High Street and ours.
Said the National Guard straight down. I guess I should go see the National Guard. That's who I was just talking to, the girl in the green here.
Alright guys, been a long time since I covered something like this.
What was she saying?
So I'm trying to get everything set up here.
Pro-life, there's nothing pro-life about reporting.
I updated my OBS and
She didn't
What
like
does
that.
that have to do with anything?
destroyed all the settings
She's here
here.
at the wrong place at the wrong time. Like, girl, come on now, read the room. Read the fucking room. Like,
Right.
really? And then she's like, attention her at this point. Like,
Right.
what? If she's not with us, she's against us.
Right.
So you can see they're already currently burning stuff in LA. It's not even night yet. You see
She's got her own cause, something about pro-life.
this popped off the other night in Trump sending the National Guard. So I guess we'll see where this goes. It always gets worse at night.
Here, take a picture of my Instagram. Look me up later. Nice to meet you. They got me last time. Is it bleeding? No. Okay. Yeah, I got hit by a shrapnel last time. I had to go get stitches.
That person left
So I
too.
need a helmet. Everybody should have one. They should all have one. I couldn't see because it got dark, but you could see on one of the news videos, you could see it come straight out of the fire and go just straight at my head, and it took me out. It was a big piece of something.
And they're going to take everything out? You can go to like LA Police. Look at it.
Six Flags Live. You want it to
Someone got me with pink. Did you? Yeah, that's pink. I got paint.
Trying to find guys more feeds here. Anybody's quitting until it gets dark. Doesn't sound like I got an echo. Let's see here, audio. Why I got an echo? Let me see who else do we have that we can. B7's still alive. Why did it go off? Oh yeah, they're still alive.
Injuries like with a straight stick if you get hit by it, but the force that they're showing today.
Kind of like a baseball bat. It's made of wood. It's laminated. So if you get hit with it, you may have a welt or a bruise. It's not something that's going to totally incapacitate you. It's more
I like music.
glancing
Too much sword, not enough music, you know? Right? Bring the band. You want to follow yourself? You follow yourself. I do a lot of live music coverage. I don't know what.
You play too or what?
No, I mean I do, but not good. Not good enough. But I do a lot of shows. This is actually my first protest. But normally we live stream shows.
First protest.
Shout
man.
out. He got his guitar. He's here to play music.
Let's see here.
Burn cars. Right? Right? But kill for kicks. Rock and roll. I like it. Thank you. I gotta find a towel. I don't think this is the brightest day in the history of LA, I would say.
You don't want to check it out?
You don't have any rags or anything, do you?
Sorry.
Anybody know what's going on over here on the freeway? Sorry, somebody hit me with the paint balloon. I didn't know how bad it was. It doesn't seem like it's that bad. I don't know why they hit me with the paint balloon. Maybe it was on accident.
Sorry, my mic was muted because my dog was We've already burned 1, 2, at least 2 cars.
What are they shooting? Rubber bullets or just those loud noise things?
Not even dark yet.
They're gathering all the stuff that's been fired off the street or something.
Yeah, we've definitely seen that before.
Yeah, whatever they're
We've
doing,
seen
it looks like it's
protesters
up
with. But yeah, I think that's certainly within reason to say, Jory. We have seen videos earlier of protesters with hammers actually chipping away at the sidewalk to create concrete projectiles, and that's not what LAPD wants to see. And they definitely don't want more people coming here to gather and kind of sightsee or do anything of that nature because it's
Front feet is down,
it's a
smash
situation
here.
that's not relatively safe, and LAPD is just trying to do their best to continue to control the situation. As you see here, looks like one side of the 101 freeway is open, and a large CHP contingent is still set up on the southbound lanes of the 101 before it connects with the East LA interchange. So that will probably take a little bit of a ways to clear, but at least one side of the 101 is open right now.
Gabe, it looks like that. I'm not sure. It looks like they want to distribute that member of the media out. It wasn't a friendly kind of screen out of that situation. Yeah, we saw that moving real fast. Anytime you look at the crowd of this, you see something moving really fast. And then they kind of pushed him over with a camera around him and mounted that movie.
as they kind of pan around and look for where those units are, you see just a number of skirmish lines and a number of areas that LAPD is trying to maintain control over. They are on Los Angeles Street. They're on Main Street. It's all kind of not that it's spreading out, but you had about 3,000 people here earlier. And a lot of
Just together, they were quick.
to maybe one city block or two. They're spread out over a couple of different blocks right now. Not that this is engulfing the entirety of all downtown, but you do have a very large area, and LAPD, it appears, is really kind of struggling to.
They just declared dispersal orders. They give dispersal orders about 2.5 hours, 3 hours ago. Number is down. You apologize.
Sort of make move. Big thank you goes out to all these independent streamers. You can see down in the corner is what the mainstream media is showing. They have a nice helicopter view, but they don't have people on the ground bringing in. I believe the future of media is the independent medias that go out and cover stuff like this, because mainstream media don't show what's really going on.
Just joined, do not know what the protest is about, but this protest is about the ICE Homeland Security raids that have been happening in the Los Angeles area.
Administration, because you can see, from
Thank you,
his
information.
verbiage and just from his agenda that he was anti-immigrant in spite of having an immigrant family. And that's huge because the United States was built by immigrants. It is great because of immigrants. And so it doesn't make sense that they can't have a seat at the table when they're the backbone of America. They are what makes America great by their work, their effort, and they're being exploited by not being given an opportunity to amnesty, which has been over 40 years now.
You've been fighting for this for a while. What's the weekend been like for you, both emotionally and physically? What have you been doing as all this has been going on?
So 2 days ago, Los Angeles got broadsided. It was just another regular day. We were aware that there were ice raids happening, but 2 days ago we got strong manhandled. I live in Westlake, MacArthur Park, and our community was raided. The Home Depot, there were schools, that were having graduations where ICE came in, and we've got Paramount and a number of other cities that were attacked without any warning. And we've been seeing how people have been trying to go to their court hearings, and they still have been apprehended and detained without any due process. So what we are seeing is that President Trump has no respect for his citizens and for their rights.
Nasira, hang with me for just 1 second. I just want to explain something real quick here, guys, because you probably hear the sirens behind me. Tommy, take a point to our right here. The fire department has arrived here. Obviously, where we are kind of stationed is a weird intersection where your cars can't get through. Now, the fire department at the moment kind of stuck and unable to get to the cars that were burning here on Los Angeles Street. They are waiting for some of these cars ahead of me to move, and then they're going to work their way up street. They are flanked behind them by LAPD. You don't have to show it for a second, Tommy. It's all the way behind you. By several officers behind the fire department who will try to get up the street here as you see that fire burning. You see the fire burning, you've seen the fireworks out here the last couple days. Some people depict this as rioting, as unrest, as violence. What does this say to you? And I know this isn't necessarily the entire crowd, but when you see this, what do you feel?
I think that's a common propaganda, but just the last couple of days it has really made sense how basically, he came in and attacked the immigrant community and all of their loved ones, and people responded by trying to be protective, in the workplaces where they were being attacked, and trying to block and so forth. But what we've been seeing, and that, I hope that people will understand for those of us on the ground, is that there has been more force coming in. And as I said a little while ago, he's showing that there's no respect. It's almost looking like a military state. Like, we feel helpless, we feel powerless, we feel like who do we have that Trump can answer to? You know what I mean? And so I'm here for like a vigil, but also protest and so forth. But we're feeling like, we want people to see what's happening, to hear our cries that we have rights as well. I'm the daughter of two immigrants from El Salvador, and so I'm here to speak up for my community and to protect them, do anything I can to let them know that they have a voice, that they have people that care about them. And so for those of us that have a voice, I ask that you would please speak up at this time, and don't let your wealth or your privilege, your American privilege choke your voice, because we need it at this time.
Nasira, thank you so much. So eloquent what you said. Thank you, and be safe out here as well. You heard it there, Nasira, daughter of immigrants, lifelong
Thank you. There's a lot of more people down here today. was crazy. Those people got arrested like 2 hours ago. Yeah, they didn't loot the whole store. Or Dale's Donuts, I'm surprised.
There's a guy who threw the water bottle and was fighting in the back of the Homeland Security truck. He wasn't necessarily having an issue with Homeland Security. So for those agents to drive off essentially a dead street where they can't move and get stuck in the middle of the crowd, I'm not saying that's wrong, but presence often is a provocation in itself. And I think for some of the folks down there,
dying out. They're getting bored. They're not paying attention.
wonder if they. I wonder.
That alert just took over. Turn on them. Oh, let's go to your Oh, yeah. I'm gonna beat them up.
Who's winning the leaderboard? Silver Stars, Tina. Oh, this is right by the renovation center. So LAPD is about to make the move.
The guy was whipping all of a sudden. He just flipped.
Gearing up for a move. I don't know where they're going. Yeah. We ain't been doing more concerts here. This is our first political event, rally, protest, riot, whatever it is.
Hey, you trying to get money?
This is your America. Corner, you already got all these police cruisers attacked.
Look at your side.
Y'all for the right to protest.
Yeah.
You start burning shit, and
I'll probably make a new channel for this kind of stuff in the future.
and obviously doing what these people are doing down in the corner down here, throwing stuff on these police cars, and you know, stuff like that. I don't agree with, but it's only a select few, probably out of this whole group, that are agitators.
Yeah. There's definitely some.
I don't see one American flag.
Somebody brought in
PTL.
cocktails
Man.
also.
Filling station. Every time I come over here,
Buy more cars. Yeah, you're not fixing those cars. Nothing left to scrap out over there.
Where they're breaking down their tires.
Right when I take my earplugs out. It's blowing that way.
Buffering still.
There's Telemundo.
We're good? Maybe here, I can zoom in from here. Looks like the crop's dying out. You guys think the crop's dying out? For those of you watching the smoke and scan, how does the crowd look from above? Is it dying out?
Yeah, they are. There's LAPD down there. So there's LAPD down there with the firefighters. CHP's coming up this way.
That was an electric car or not. No, it's like that.
Oh yeah. Did I miss this one? Jennifer B. Jennifer B. Thank you so much, Jennifer B. Jennifer, chat if you can. Send me a few bucks. Show them your appreciation. Thank you, Jennifer B. It's kind of crazy out here right now.
No, there are barricades getting you see down in the corner. We don't have no fees down that area.
There's this other one. Oh my God. Lord. Jennifer B. and Lord. Oh my God. You've been amazing person to watch in this short minutes. Thank you for doing what you can. Yeah. I'm not, I don't have answers. But I think the answers are in the middle ground, you know? Somewhere there's peace and harmony for everybody, you know? When we divide people, they get terrible. You get to be terrible people. Fort Wayne. Where are they saying to go? lady that was chanting. Which way? Oh my gosh. Kentucky, California. Let's do it. Kentucky. I used to smoke. I don't smoke anymore, but by all means, I don't think it hurts anybody. Kentucky. Where's she go?
So coming this way, guys. Okay, I'm going to try and go behind the line somewhere because it's getting a little risky over there. So, how's it going? It's getting a little... There's like too much chaos. So we're going to try and go around the backside here. Russia watches from up like that. There's a house today. We'll check it out. We may go back in here in a second. Ransom, be nice. No personal attacks. It sounds like a personal attack. Hair appointment at pedicure today. Is that what he was doing?
Shot somebody. Cops.
Hong Kong riots, yeah. The Watts riots and the Rodney King riots were much better than that. I mean, people were shooting at the police. So if you start shooting at the police start shooting back at civilians. And yeah, that's a whole different scenario. That starts happening, SoCal goes to Pride or goes home.
or drives to Las Vegas. Probably the latter. Probably drive to Las Vegas. But I don't know if they're pedaling from this direction. I think they're just supporting a fireman.
Right now? Well, up there, so you guys
Miss Hamburger. What did I miss? Did I miss a message? Let's try and keep it civil. Don't get too deep. We can't solve the world's problems here today. We'd like to, but we're not going to be able to do it. So. We would like to, and we're not beyond it, you know? We're not beyond
I'm starting to push.
Ransom. Lord, thank you, Lord. Yeah, the mobs are turning hard. I keep telling them not to try as hard. Just don't, be civil. And, you're a cat. Stephanie D, thank you. I was late today, partially, in part because I had to, feed my cat. And then I found food. I thought I was out of food. This spot is probably toxic. I don't know if you can still understand me or not. But I'm covering my mouth with a mask. It seems like I didn't have to yet. So the jumper guy said I needed a car battery, but bless myself, thank goodness. It seems like maybe I don't need one. So Tina, called for AAA, so bless her for having AAA, for being able to do that while I was at the hospital. Only thing we got to deal with is that deductible from the emergency room. But you guys have been super generous and you really helped out last night. And some of today will definitely probably end up covering some of that emergency room bill. I'd like to sue LAPD or something. See if they'll cover it for me. Or some kind of nonprofit or something. But it's kind of the closest I've been to the police in the whole week. Yeah, very.
Walk up.
If these all leave, I'll go down the street. I like to have at least 2 exits.
Everybody wants to get off the go recharge their battery packs.
Yeah, I'm not prepared for that. I'm sorry. We're normally a concert and a theme park channel. And we don't want to lose all our people, you know? I'm sorry. Maybe I'm wrong for that. But. $500. I'll have to check. I don't think my income qualifies for the $250 deduction, but it's kind of possibly if we get reduced. But I doubt it. I'll probably make too much money. Somebody's already, Telemundo wants me to sign away my story. Telemundo already sent me a waiver to sign. But I don't know if I want to give it away for free. They want my whole stream. So, I don't think I'm going to give them my whole stream for free. I told them they could use part of it. But now they want me to sign a legal waiver. I don't think I want to do that. They can use it and I won't sue them. But I don't think I'm going to give them, I don't think I'm going to sign it, right? Yeah. I'd like them to use it, but a couple of media places already kind of did it. You know, last night while we were live, they showed it. 10,000. Yeah, I need to see if I can sell the pictures to like somebody like CNN and stuff first, you know. We got a lot of credit card debt to pay off, and I'm still borderline going bankrupt.
Everybody left.
Trying to decide if I like. It might be my wisest decision just to go bankrupt, but. I don't know about that one. It's NBC, right? Isn't Telemundo is owned by NBC? NBC Universal. I go. front of City Hall. I don't know if I can get there. I need to go around probably. Because I think they have a police line straight that way. I think that's the National Guard if I go straight.
Deport ICE! Deport ICE! Deport ICE! Deport ICE!
Graveyard shift, hello.
Deport ICE! Deport ICE! Deport Trump!
Always gotta have a Trump guy. Always Trumps.
Is it on the other side? Because see, like down here, I can't go this way, I don't think. Actually, maybe I can. The cars are coming through, huh? There's definitely police down there. Is it on the other side? Because see, like down here, I can't go this way, I don't think. Actually, maybe I can. The cars are coming through, huh? There's definitely police down there. See, I don't know if you can go that way. There's a police line. I don't. Chilling. Are they? What are they even doing? Why don't they leave? Like, they're not doing anything down there. They're just attracting all these people's attention.
Well, I don't really think they can go anywhere.
They're stuck now, huh? Oh, is that what happened? Yeah, they'll come eventually. Just YouTube.
Oh, cool.
We just started. Normally we do concerts. This is the first time I've ever done anything like this. So. Yeah, all day. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. See, I don't know.
That's exciting.
Yeah, I don't know if you can go that way. There's a police line. Right? I don't. That's what you need, a little bike. Bike or scooter. I don't know why they don't leave. They're just. What is that flash? Chilling. What are they? What are they even doing? Why don't they leave? Like, they're not doing anything down there. They're just attracting all these people's attention.
Well, I don't really think they can go anywhere.
They're stuck now, huh? Oh, is that what happened?
She's probably in 1 hour.
Yeah, they'll come eventually.
Who you with?
Just YouTube.
Oh, cool.
We just started. Normally we do concerts. This is the first time I've ever done anything like this. So.
Nice.
Trampling people. RJ, where's that?
Have you been here all day?
Yeah, all day. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
I just got here. It's exciting.
Yeah.
I wish I had quicker transportation up there.
Right? That's what you need, a little bike. Bike or scooter.
You guys are kind of trapped like this. They're really...
I don't know why they don't leave. They're just... What is that flash?
masking up. Some tear gas being thrown here. These guys, but the kitchen sink.
And they get right there with the press set.
bitches not handle, or who do you root for? The Rebels or the Empire? Hey, were you here yesterday? Oh, today?
That's creative. I'll give them that much, man. All the bears and it. listen, guys. Just slow down. National Guards are at, I guess. Coordinate is Screamer. This one down. Look at them all around. National Guard.
Hey, you! Get to your money, amigo! You're not from here, bitch!
LRAD system on the back of that truck.
So because they were back to the corner, they finally started using the tear gas. But I don't really like, I don't like anybody back to the corner. Yeah, I think a helmet. I can get gas and still survive, but the helmet, I got 7 stitches last night. The explosion out of some kind of fire. Yeah, they should have left. And then probably people would be throwing rocks at the freeway, I guess. More tear gas. They still got it bandaged all up. They told me not to take it off for 12 hours. Now I can take it off. I guess I'll take it off here in a minute. We'll see how it looks. I'm gonna try and get over there to the peaceful side. They did say I had a concussion. They did a CAT scan, CT scan. I think they did a CT scan. You can actually watch it. It's all right there on YouTube from last night. They're like, you can't live stream at the hospital, so I quit talking to the chat, and they didn't know. No fleet? I hope so. I hope it looks like a Harry Potter scar right there on my forehead. I can smell the gas right now. The gas is coming this way. Hope there's no more gas. They're moving the rocks out of the way. See how it looks. I'll get some rest. We'll go home. Oh, look at that window. Wait till I get home. Yeah, you're probably right. Because they want me to keep it clean. So I should leave it on until I get home. But I'll probably take you all home with me and then we'll take it off at home. Yeah, the front and the back, I think, on that same car were both destroyed. It hurts a little bit. I feel like I'm hungover, you know?
I ate something light early in the morning. That's it.
It's not a sound, but it's like really quiet. I don't know why. focus now.
it is a really small group of people who are causing all of this chaos. Maybe, 20 guys over on the overpass across from us, and they are the ones who are continuing to engage with the law enforcement that is huddled under the overpass. They have thrown any number of items, as you guys have been watching and noting, but they are really continuing to wreak a lot of havoc and to cause a lot of trouble here, which is not a good situation. When you see those people running, that's because law enforcement is responding by deploying tear gas, and that's when the crowd really runs and disperses. And we've even felt the effects of that as far away as we are, as the wind has brought it over here. But this group of people, this group of agitators, as you called them, really creating a lot of tension and frustration for also some of the other protesters who are continuing to try and stay on point, at least over where we are. They continue to stand in front of the road, on the road, continuing to chant, continuing to hold up their signs and kind of keep their mission of being out here a front of mind instead of some of this other stuff that we're watching play out down below. So again, a lot of pockets of action throughout downtown Los Angeles. Again, Leslie, go ahead.
Sorry, we want to get to Mike. You just noticed they tried to light one of those CHP cars on fire.
Yeah, so CHP, and John, if you can zoom in on that car right there for me. So they had been using that kindling. They put it, they threw it down onto the CHP car, and then they used the cardboard to throw it on top of it. And those CHP units underneath of the bridge had a fire extinguisher, and one of them even pulled out a can of pepper spray and started pepper spraying the fire to put the flames out. So they clearly saw that coming, and were able to use that fire extinguisher to get that out. You see it right on top. John, if you can show us that Tahoe there that was that they tried to light on fire. You see the remnants of the fire extinguisher, the dry chem on top of the car there, and luckily it was not able to catch fire.
Someone else just tried to drop.
We love our Ballast Beach.
putting themselves potentially in harm's way by even approaching the vehicle to begin with, because you notice it is outside of, it is out from underneath the overpass, and there were a couple close calls with protesters throwing concrete and other items directly at officers, and a couple times narrowly missing their heads in other spots.
And John pointing out too, there is a lot bigger crowd that is kind of formed along the overpass and along the side of the freeway. I also just have to remark on what a weird and strange sight it must be for the drivers on the northbound side of the 101 to just be, transiting through here and seeing all of this chaos. Like, it has just got to be such a surreal feeling to be just, not involved in this, but right in the middle of it at the same time.
And the contrast that the protesters, they're set on destroying those CHP vehicles, but you get to the northbound lanes completely clear of any of that debris.
Go ahead, Gio.
No, I was going to say,
Thankfully.
exactly. It took the words right out of my mouth, where we were worried there for a hot second about some of that debris and other items getting into the northbound lanes, because, boy, that's a larger fire.
Yeah,
there's the
piece
cardboard.
Of cardboard on fire. And here's the thing, it has to travel down there, and once it does, CHP may try to, once again, let's see if they try to put this out here.
You see a couple feet there in the frame.
See if that just goes anywhere. I mean, that's...
Yeah, that might just...
there
there
it
you
is,
go.
right there.
The fire extinguisher. And yeah, they're able to put it out rather quickly.
Yeah, and I think as long as it's just cardboard that keeps going down there, they're probably not going to get what they're hoping for, which is good. There's another firework that's going off, but it's just,
I was going to say, to finish the earlier thought about the fact that, people coming northbound on the 101, seeing that, especially considering that both the northbound lanes and the southbound lanes were closed just about 3 hours ago or so when we initially jumped on air. And then, to see this coming down and notice the chaos that's going just off to your side must be quite stark and even frightening in many cases, because why wouldn't it be?
And I am a little surprised that they haven't closed the northbound side. I mean, I know that they want to make sure, that traffic is getting through, but I am a little surprised that they, there's another firework on the other side. I am a little surprised they're allowing traffic to come through. But on the same token, the protesters seem to be leaving that side alone. You don't see anybody throwing anything at the passing cars on the northbound side. They're just really, really focused on the CHP vehicles.
Yeah, and you mentioned the National Guard vehicles just staged just right on the other side. Not sure if these protesters can actually see because they are raised above, but hasn't deterred, the situation from unfolding for hours now. At first, some demonstrators, several, possibly 100, made their way on the 101. CHP had to get them back. They used some of those projectiles. They used smoke canisters to get them off the 101 freeway. But that has not cleared up the situation on the southbound lanes, because now, as we're watching them just continue to destroy these CHP vehicles that do remain here. I know there's 3. Can we make out how many more CHP vehicles are left on the 101?
John, I see the 3 here, 4. That's an unmarked CHP car right there.
5.
You've got the ones further back that probably aren't in danger at the moment, but they can't get to them because, as we pointed out, then they would have to run past these people that are trying to do them harm and throwing rocks and things at them as that happens.
And you can see that was the moment that they tried to light that CHP vehicle. They've done it several times on fire, but that's the moment that they used that pepper spray canister, right? Along with a fire extinguisher to put out those flames. So it was quick thinking from CHP to just be on it and be ready for what these people were doing. But we're watching as yet more of these concrete blocks, concrete rocks continue to get thrown down.
And the thing is, too, where we're focusing on this right now, it doesn't seem, and this is more of a fingers crossed, because our attention always seems to be focused primarily on the hottest of spots. But there you go. There's a cone, a traffic cone that was lit on fire. It seemed was just thrown over the overpass down to the CHP vehicle. Then the flame, whatever remnants of it were still on it, just got wiped out once it landed on the ground. But projectiles still being thrown at these vehicles. I was going to say that you know, the primary focus always is on, it's on this right now, and over the course of the last few hours has been on a collection of things, whether it was the Waymos burning, whether it was LAPD and the mounted unit pushing forward and dispersing a crowd over by the park and getting rid of these makeshift barricades that were getting put up by protesters. And it doesn't seem like we're hearing of any significant activity, at least one that rises to this particular level that we're focusing in on right now, where it just seems like we kind of, it's a give and go every half hour to an hour or so, where something else picks back up, and then when something else dies down, and then when that finally dies down, something else starts picking back up, and we're reaching the point now over the course of this night where, as the sun starts to set here soon, then we enter that next phase where I think a lot of our ears perk up and a lot of our concern starts to heighten a hair, because things get dark, and that's when we start getting worried about any potential extra dangers that are going on.
And really quickly, and we just saw flames there, so John's going to try to reposition SkyCal. We are doing this because of that marine layer.
Wow.
So John is having to get lower to get away from the marine layer there. Our pilot and John doing a great job in SkyCal, but something clearly worked. I didn't catch what they threw. Oh, look, they're spraying something from the overpass. So they're dropping some sort of what would look like to be incendiary or, you know, flammable liquid accelerant. Thank you. That they dropped onto the car. So whatever that was, that did the trick. And we'll see if these fire extinguishers will handle it before it reaches, you know, the oil, the gas, and the engine inside of that CHP cruiser. But these
there's something else right there.
These protesters, they got it. So now we'll probably watch the CHP car go up in flames. As you guys, I just mentioned, we're dealing with the marine layer here. And not only are we dealing with the marine layer, but law enforcement is going to deal with the marine layer too. And if the marine layer moves into such an effect that they can't have helicopters in downtown, that's going to be a big hamper to them, because they lose their eye in the sky, which is so crucial in civil unrest situations like this.
Yeah, and truly monitoring what is happening on the ground there. This set of people were trying for several attempts to set this CHP car on fire, and now we've seen it. Those flames actually grow there, but take a look. It looks like maybe CHP was successful in using that fire extinguisher
It looks that way.
Able to prevent that from fully catching fire there.
Let's get back to Lori Perez down there on the ground, getting a look at things. Lori, what are you seeing?
Yeah, so I can tell you that when those flames did kind of erupt from that car, there was a gasp here from the crowd, and then cheers. I mean, that's the kind of element that we have out here at this point. You can hear those really loud explosives going down there. People are launching fireworks down there as well. And there seems to be a response of law enforcement headed this way, as things really do seem to be kind of taking a little bit of a turn, and not in a good way at this point. The only good thing that I can tell you we are seeing here on the ground is, again, this crowd is just a fraction of what it was when we arrived. I mean, when we first got here, there were thousands of people. Now, you know, a couple hundred, which is certainly much more manageable, even though they do seem to be much more aggressive. But hopefully law enforcement can try and get a hold of what's happening here, kind of disperse.
It was huge tonight. I give him a lot of credit.
Okay, excuse us there. We know Lori was saying that there were several CHP officers racing past her in their patrol cars, as we continue to see fireworks just get thrown.
Multiple,
even more fireworks, right? Get thrown down below on the 101, where just a couple CHP vehicles do remain, officers not in them, but there are several officers still under that bridge there.
Yeah, and sort of peeking out every time. We've had a couple instances, including the big one with the fire. Lori, what else are you seeing?
Yeah, so I just wanted to show you down Los Angeles Street, we can now see a large group of police officers. You know what? Let's get past these people here. Woo! You can see a large group of police officers marching this way, perhaps to try and, on the ground at least, push back the few people who are here. This is always when I tend to think it gets a little dicey, right? Because it's one thing to have some space between the protesters and law enforcement. It's one thing when the perimeter is kind of spaced out, but when they start to advance, start to come closer, especially on the ground towards the crowd, that's when things can kind of get heated. So we'll watch. They seem to have stopped now. They're at the far side of Aliso in Los Angeles. But here they're coming. So actually, we don't want to be in this spot where we are. This is not a good spot for us to be, because if they do start to use any sort of non-lethal weapons, we're right in the line of fire. This is not a good spot for us to be.
Yeah.
So we're going to make some adjustments here and try and get on the other side of this so we don't get hurt ourselves.
Okay, Lori, your safety is top priority here. Quickly realizing, you don't want to be on this side of officers, especially if they have to use those less lethal projectiles, or even we've seen.
Tal vez no le pego, no veo la mira.
Let me wake up the homeless here. Waking up the homeless before he gets food. The homeless person is sleeping, so went to go wake them up, make sure that they don't light them up when they walk up here. That's right. Imagine him just trying to sleep, now they're saying he gets hit with rubber bullets.
Lots of gas in there. Can't really see anymore. Oh my God. Yeah, gas coming this way somehow. I just threw a rock and hit that roof. I'm crying, I can't read the comments. So LAPD's, I think, stepping in with the horses to help out CHP. CHP's been stuck below the bridge here for quite some time. They've been stuck below the bridge, a lot of rocks. They firebombed one car. Why did they go to the car and now they're going back? I don't know.
Specifically, there was a claim that LAPD delayed responding to a federal officer's request for assistance by more than 2 hours. When we heard that, I think anybody who's a police officer couldn't believe it, and certainly anyone with LAPD couldn't imagine how that would happen. Well, it didn't happen, and I just want to go into that just a little bit. LAPD was not given advance notice that the federal operations would occur in that area. As a result, we were not pre-positioned to respond immediately to unrest related to those actions. Once the call for assistance came in, LAPD responded within 38 minutes. And that sounds like a long time, but I'll tell you why that is. The response was impacted by traffic, crowd density, in the area with unrest occurring, hazardous conditions caused by tear gas that was previously deployed by federal agents at that location. Many of our officers, because it was put together in a mobile field force configuration without advance notice, were not equipped with gas masks. But despite these challenges, we moved in quickly and as safely as possible. At no point did LAPD ignore or intentionally delay any request for help. I also want to be unequivocally clear. The Los Angeles Police Department does not participate in or coordinate with Immigration and Customs Enforcement on civil immigration enforcement. We've said this over and over again, and I can't stress it enough for the people in our community who have high levels of anxiety about this issue, that we want everybody to believe and be able to call the LAPD in time of need if they've been a victim of a crime or a witness to a crime. We need that. Otherwise, the system does not work. That has been our policy and remains our policy, and it went into effect in 1979. So 46 years ago, that's been the way we do business. On the other hand, however, when a law enforcement agency or any agency requests support,
Drag these poor horses. Shit.
Okay, we're gonna go around to the north.
And dude, you just got arrested.
We'll get back up there on those bridges with those other people. We're gonna go one street up. Well, let's check this. Let's check this street where the horses were. I'm gonna swing right towards the horses, and then we'll go back to those bridges that look like they're gonna leave them alone on the bridges.
Saying that Marines for tomorrow.
Hi everyone, Mark Barden here at Sandy Hook Promise. On December mom and pop hamburger taco stand over here. They're trying to load up in their car. I guess they're just gonna stay. They don't have a way out.
Fuck the police!
is the vendor. They were just trying to sell their tacos here today, and they had to get out like that. They had a little taco stand over here, and they just got caught up in the middle of that right there. They got out pretty fast, but there's one more stand over here. They just can't even get out. Their car is not here, so they're stuck. They got the horchata. They got the other liquids over here. I mean, honestly, I think the police will let them make it, just like they let the media make it. But I don't think I drink their horchata anymore. A little contaminated. 50 more subscribers for 15,000. Thank you guys for subscribing.
Most people have most brains. Burn plastic and stand around and inhale fumes.
We can't control everything in the chat. Willie, I'm sorry. Just try not to engage. Don't just let them be dumb. Nobody's believing them. I don't know what they're saying. Oh, they moved on. Being very aggressive. Okay. So they did line up here on Main and I don't know what street that is. We'll follow the press. Okay, I think we're gonna go up here and see if we can get out to the freeway. They're gonna hold the line. I made the right call. You could tell because all these camera guys are in front of me. They're like, we're about to see. But up further.
Feet's going on. Jesus Christ. Let's set the garbage can on fire.
Highway patrol blocking off the street.
Progress since then.
There hasn't been any progress since then. We arrived there at 8 o'clock, and I specifically drove around the perimeter, the 6-block perimeter, between 8 a.m. and 8:30 a.m., and there wasn't a single demonstrator there. We gathered there 4 members of Congress, our staff, several attorneys, and 2 organizations with about 8 or 10 staff members from their organizations. So there wasn't a big group of people. As soon as I arrived to the building at 8:30 a.m., I began communicating with the congressional liaison. And I told her that we wanted to be invited in. We wanted to get a briefing as to the violent engagement that ICE agents had with peaceful protesters in the community the day prior. And that congressional liaison told me to stand by and that she was running up to her office and she would get back to me as soon as she got the approval. Some time went by. Because she did not respond to me, I asked the other members of Congress that were present to also call her office, and we began this process of contacting everyone we knew in that office to allow us entry. And at some point, one of our members was told to go to that side office where you hear us speaking to security on the other side of that door through a video camera and a speaker. We were inside there for a while. They were trying to get approval to let us in. We clarified that it was only 4 members of Congress that wanted it to be allowed inside.
So I think we're called quits there. About 2.5 hours. Alright guys. I'll catch you later. I'll keep my eye on this thing pops off, but just seem to be just marching the streets as they always do. Alright.